Previously, you watched how my camera was able to recognize light and shapes. Now what I've done today is I've made my camera basically recognize objects. So I've saved memory for how it can recognize this robot that you see here. This is the Pi card in which Maya is actually there in the Raspberry Pi board here. Then you have my game controller, and I've also saved my spectacles. So you might have seen a previous video where I did look at object recognition as a tool. I've done the same for this as well. I just want to show you how it's working out. So in order to show you the object recognition, let me just run what I've done with one of my samples. You're looking at this window where you can see how this is a video that I captured yesterday and the day before, where I gave various objects that I wanted Maya to recognize. And she's done that successfully. She was able to capture all of these images and then recognize what those objects are. You will notice a specific spelling mistake as well, which is done on purpose so that the system can still recognize when I place the object in front of it. Right, so this is great. You can see that how it's trying to blur out the image, it's trying to rotate the image. I mean, I've already done it in frames, but it's doing the same thing. So since we've seen this, and I've already given the memory where I captured, and I've trained it where it was successfully trained, I just want to show you how it's going to look when I actually display it. You'll notice that there's a confidence meter as well. So immediately, just to show you what I'm talking about, let me just place my game controller and it will automatically recognize that this is a game controller. And it has a confidence score as well, letting you know that it's confident that this is what it is, right? Then I have my spectacles. If I bring it up, it's going to say that this is spectacles and there's a confidence score for this as well. Because it's a simple object, all the images being captured were so easy and crisp, you'll notice that the confidence meter is perfect. Now, if I bring up the Pi card in which Maya is actually inside it, so when I place it like this, you'll notice that it immediately recognizes that this is the robot. I can even flip it around. I can show like this. It will still recognize, but it will suffer a little in terms of confidence because it's not exactly sure if it's looking at the object correctly. But if I place it as per the image is being captured, you'll see that the confidence is much better. If I keep it front facing, you see that the confidence is greater. So immediately if I bring up my spectacles and I move it, you'll see that it recognizes it perfectly. Now if there is nothing in front of it, it will still try to track or lock whatever it is trying to look at. But otherwise, this is what it's trying to do. This is the robot. This is the spectacle that you see. And I can bring up my game controller as well. So it will automatically recognize that this is a game controller. Pretty neat, right? Next, I'm looking at giving Maya the ability to move. So you see this Raspberry Pi camera here. What I want to do is I want to give this camera the ability to move based on my movements. This might take a while, but it will be fun to look at.